recording. Story. We're not doing this yet. We are here. Oh my gosh, we got so much to do. Look, we got this, and then we've got this, and then we got this. Let's lock in. Endless night. Legendary Lumiere. I need to get my filters up. Okay.
On the day after returning to Lincoln City, I went through the application process to access all available databases in the association. However, the word Anakinus was...
Sorry. No relevant data entries can be found. Please use another database and try again.
Oh, rats. Can't access it.
How? It didn't seem like a secret since Captain Jenna mentioned them before. Are there hidden search results? I try again and type N109 zone.
51 relevant data entries found.
I'm in.
The N109 zone, once a hub for technological advancement, was destroyed during the disaster 14 years ago. It became a wasteland.
Oh shit, do I have my... Just making sure my notifications are disabled.
A protofield has engulfed the no-hunt zone, isolating it from the outside world. Wanderers and fog act as a natural barrier, rendering this area free from the government's and association's jurisdiction. Over time, countless misfits and exiles risk their lives to enter the M109 zone. Various factions now exist in an area where violence and crime are the norm. The N109 zone is now a lawless place, where morality is unheard of. Ellipses. Text continues to appear on the screen. As I quickly skim, my disappointment only grows. All of this is vague information. I won't find any leads on the N109 zone from the association. I sigh and end my search. Suddenly, Tara's face appears in front of me.
Hey! So, how was Snowcrest? Did you have fun?
Yeah. Tara. I grabbed the souvenir I brought back. The aurora was amazing. The mountains were beautiful, and there was this,
You actually remembered?
Yeah, of course, bestie.
She happily accepts the souvenir and then leans in.
I noticed you were looking into the N109 zone. Got a new mission already?
Side-eye horse. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a place even veteran hunters won't touch. Shouldn't Captain Jenna be extra prepared before heading in?
The fewer people involved with Anakinus and District N109, the better. I hesitate for a moment and beat around the bush. I was just curious. Even if Captain Jenna gave me the mission in person, I wouldn't accept it.
Me when I lie. Silas is there. I'm going in.
I see. But I heard the people in the N109 zone are too busy cleaning up their own mess. They won't be causing trouble anytime soon.
What do you mean?
About a month ago, not long after our last mission ended, there was quite a spectacle in the N109 zone.
Ooh.
Numerous deals were being made on the black market. A whole bunch of protocors were all cleaned out without a trace. And you know how the black market runs. Weapon augmentations, human experiments, medical research? They rely on protocors.
Wow, Tara always has the tea. Like, she always has it. Without fail.
Who did it?
No one knows. But according to the rumors,
It's Lumiere.
Who? Claire obscure, blah 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 blah.
A chair slides into the space between Tara and me.
Nero, when did you get in here?
Lumiere?
Yeah, aside from him, nobody can just go in and out of the N109 zone.
He pushes up his glasses, a glint of excitement flashing in his eyes.
Don't you know who he is? He's a mysterious hunter who appeared during the disaster 14 years ago. He was the first person to successfully kill a Wanderer.
Wow, he's a fan.
The Wanderer was really stunning. I mean, formidable. It's known as a...
I know
Wait, I'm confused. That is how you spell Lumiere, right? My brain just confuddled the words. That is Lumiere.
I know Lumiere. And it's possible we met before. Although my memory is a bit fuzzy, I still remember that rusty red rain. I could only see the shadow of a wanderer, but then a beam of light saved me. Still, I have no idea who protected me.
I have an idea. I have a little inkling.
But Lumiere hasn't showed up in ages. He's just an urban legend now. To enter the M109 zone just for protocors? Are you sure it's him?
99.9% sure.
Oh.
I heard that after he left the black market, he was on one of N109 zone's skyscrapers, destroying protocors like he was setting off fireworks.
Wow.
Only he would be bold enough to provoke everyone in the N109 zone.
Destroying protocors? It almost reminds me of...
It sucks that Lumiere's whereabouts are always shrouded in mystery. If we found him, wouldn't places like the N109 zone be under our control?
To find Lumiere...
I feel like I always cut my reverb off too quickly. Oops.
Tara's lighthearted joke gives me an idea.
Late night encounter.
Dear passengers, this is the last train heading to the Lincoln Botanical Garden for the day.
I want to read it.
If you wish to visit the Lincoln Botanical Garden, please board this train.
Okay. Heroes saved mankind from wanderers in 2034. When Earth fell at the mercy of wanderers in 2034, Lumiere came to mankind's rescue and eliminated the majority of them, freeing Lincoln City from its suffering. He disappeared without a trace when the war came to an end, and his identity remains unknown to this day. Over the past 2 years, however, people have reported sightings of him. Age unknown, but thought to be in his 20s/40s. Evil is light. Event elimination of wanderers and rescue of Lincoln City. Write that down, chat. Important. 8 minutes to get to know Lumiere. First appearance, Lincoln City suffered an attack in 2034 by wanderers on a scale never before seen, leading to enormous casualties and heavy economic losses. Ordinary armed forces were hopeless against the exceptionally powerful wanderers. Every fight dealt a heavy blow to mankind, and the war eventually ground to a stalemate. Search.
His whereabouts.
Sorry, I keep wanting to read. Then a mysterious man wearing a mask appeared! No one knows who he was except the wanderers. Sorry, I'll stop pausing now.
Are unknown. It makes sense. It's hard to find someone after they've disappeared for years. Oh, Xavier?
do I save him?
Oh no.
I'm sorry!
Hi?
Long time.
I feel bad, but it's always really funny. He just bonks his head. Oh, bless him. Really
This
late.
is the last train of the
Huh.
day. Passengers who wish to
Now that I
disembark,
think about
please
it.
be aware.
I haven't seen Xavier in over a month.
He's EP.
A lot of things have happened since then.
Is there something outside?
No.
I never thought I'd bump into you on the subway.
Same. Now I'm worried about what will happen next. Please don't say we're about to find ourselves in some crisis. You won't, right?
Sorry, but there is a crisis. I'm really hungry, and all the stores are closed.
Maybe it's because Wanderers have been more active lately.
He's so cute.
Anyway, why are you just going home now?
I was thinking about stuff, got distracted, and missed a bunch of trains.
Real.
Try not to ponder while in dangerous places next time.
What? Wait, this train isn't going to eat me alive, is it?
Haven't you heard of the urban legend? After midnight, an empty train will appear. Anyone unlucky enough to ride it will be dragged into the depths of the abyss.
Uh-huh.
It will be midnight in 30 seconds. If we don't get off here, we'll be trapped in the abyss.
He loves trying to scare us. Yeah, but just look at his little face. Look at his little face. I'm never scared. Are you sure? Side-eye cat. That's literally Xavier. Are you sure? Yeah, but it isn't empty. You're here, Xavier. Another ghost story.
Do you like telling ghost stories? I take this train all the time. I've never encountered anything out of the ordinary.
If something strange does happen, I hope you still have the guts.
Wow.
Speaking of which, why does it feel like we've been on this train for a while? We should have reached the next stop by now.
This is West Garden Station. Doors
West
will
Garden
open on the
Station.
9th.
That can't be
Please
right.
exit in an orderly fashion.
Boarded the train here. Something's off, Xavier. Let's get out here and...
Don't. If you get off the train, you'll be stuck with no way out.
That can't be because of a ghost, right? Nope, not a ghost. It's a wanderer.
Watch out.
Oh!
Nope, not a ghost. It's a wanderer.
Watch out.
Oh, save me, Xavier, save me.
Over there. Xavier, the wanderer is hiding in the glass.
Not that side.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Whoa.
You okay?
I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Was it just my imagination?
This is West Garden Station. Doors will
Again
open
with the
on
West
9th.
Garden Station.
Please exit
This
in an
train is
orderly
stuck in a
fashion.
loop. Piece of mirror.
The train is trapped within an invisible mirror. That wanderer can travel between glass and mirrors. Find it, otherwise the train will keep going in circles forever.
But there are so many windows. Where do we start?
All of them.
We just... Don't let it hide.
So ridiculous. He was aura farming, and then we beat it up. And then we make out just a little bit. They keep making out. Okay. And then we defeated it. Yay.
Dear passengers,
Is the Flux Nexus related to the appearance of Tezcatlipoca?
The station will now be closing.
Tezcatlipoca is the name of the Wanderer.
Oh, all the windows are
We
broken.
look forward to seeing you again.
It's just that I wanted us to look for it carefully. I didn't expect you to.
What can I say? I was exhausted. But yeah, it wasn't a good plan.
It's okay. I also feel responsible. We'll bear the consequences together. Xavier?
I think he's fallen asleep. He's fallen asleep standing
He
up.
can fall asleep while standing up?
He's so talented. Oh. EP boy. EP boy. See the thing around his neck? You know it like flashes blue and then sometimes it flashes red? It's like I don't know what the word is for it. It limits his abilities. So he's not at his full capabilities. I think I have less of an idea of what Lads is about than when I came in. I'm ready to learn more. Excellent! Let's keep going! We must unleash him, yo. We must... A limiter! Yeah, it's like a limiter. There we go.
Fighting while exhausted and hungry?
Look how many he's eaten, bro! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's his 8th? Oh my god.
The most dedicated hunter I've seen.
Wow.
It was on the way.
You hungry?
I didn't expect to be so exhausted.
It was killed by Lumiere 14 years ago, and no others have appeared since? Lumiere? His name keeps showing up.
It's like a Wikipedia for...
Lumiere?
Yeah. The database says Tezcatlipoca was a troublesome wanderer that appeared 14 years ago. Lumiere was the one who killed it. And this time, when it appeared, you...
Fake.
Xavier, you're not Lumiere, right?
He appeared 14 years ago. Should be in his 40s
Not
by
him
now.
grabbing it like that.
And rumor has it that he's a Tenebrae now.
You shouldn't
So we
believe
can't
everything
take
you
it away
hear,
from him?
especially when someone like him is involved. And I was kidding. You can't be him. You don't look like someone in his 40s.
Why do you need to meet him?
I wouldn't say that. I'm just trying my luck.
Oh, those noodles same. I'm so hungry. Ugh. Eat all you need, King. Yeah, true. Actually, he deserves it.
Only one to walk out of the N109 zone unscathed. Wiped out 3 important factions in the N109 zone overnight? You believe that?
I'm just curious. If he can waltz into a dangerous place like the N109 zone and leave without a scratch, he must know a lot.
Even if he's in the know, he might not remember much if he has a bad memory. But the more important thing here is...
He might have forgot.
Are you interested in him or the N109 zone?
Both?
Did you forget what Captain Jenna said? If we want to investigate the modified protocore, we need to look into Anakinus and the N109 zone.
Can I pause and ask what the zipper on his left breast is for? It doesn't seem to lead to any pocket. So teeny tiny. You know what it leads to. Well, I'll say.
The mission doesn't require you to go there.
I wasn't planning to. I thought I'd take a quick peek.
Really?
Really?
I'm well aware it's an area you can't just visit because you feel like it.
It's a dangerous place. One mistake and you forfeit your life, if you really want to go. Then you either have to have strength, or you have to blend in.
Care to explain?
It's like a melting pot. Everyone knows where people's loyalties lie, so they only acknowledge their allies. If you can't use brute force, blending in is the easiest way. But it's also quite the challenge.
How do you know all this?
This stuff isn't top secret. One just needs to dig a little.
Yet, no one said anything about it to me before.
That's enough gossiping for today. This is my house. You should head home too. The sooner the better.
Actually, I live here.
We're neighbors!
In this building.
We're neighbors. Ooh.
Never would have expected this. Xavier lives on the floor above me. It's not surprising. A lot of hunters live around here. But the fact that we're only separated by a floor is a bit too coincidental.
Actually, I moved in over 6 months ago, so that makes you more suspicious compared to me.
Wow.
Okay, but you know an awful lot about the N109 zone. Are you sure you're not the suspicious one here?
Well, what about you?
Huh?
Is your interest in the N109 zone only related to the modified protocore?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I do
you're
wanna
right.
go.
Sorry, I really
There's
want
something
to
I
make
need to
out
do
with the
there.
sexy Onikaina's
Could you give
leader.
me
You
some
got
more
me!
info? If it's not too much trouble,
You got
of
me.
course. Is that a yes? Or
If you're so curious, we can meet up tomorrow.
really?
It's no problem as long as I get a good night's sleep.
I thought you'd be wide awake right now. Great. Well, thanks in advance. Good night.
Tomorrow then.
Bye, Xavier. Bye. I love being delusional over the men in my little iPad. It's great. There's a dog barking right now outside. That's gonna be me when I enter the M109 zone. Just you wait. All gonna pop off. Oh, I've almost finished chapter 6. First visit. Oh, I need to move my legs. Ugh! Okay.
Outside, a flock of birds flies over the apartment, like a cloud of ink spilling onto the sky. It's 11 a.m. now. Xavier should already be awake, right? Worried that he isn't, I pace back and forth for another hour. Then I, feeling antsy, immediately head upstairs.
I'll read.
Even when I'm outside Unit 602, I still can't believe Xavier is basically my neighbor.
Knock. Wakey, wakey. Rise and shine. Oh my god.
You're here early.
Still asleep, bro.
Xavier yawns, looking almost harmless in his simple white sweater.
Orange juice, coffee, or water?
All of them, please.
Huh?
Are you thirsty?
His morning voice. Too feral to read. I really am. When I first started playing, like, my mains were like Xavier and Silus, but I hadn't met Silus yet, so I was like, Xavier, my beloved. And then I love all of them, but Silus, as soon as I met him in the main story, I was like, take me, I'm sold.
He takes 2 matching mugs from the cabinet and heads into the kitchen. It seems like he just woke up. His hair is disheveled, stands sticking out. His hair is disheveled, strands sticking out from the back of his head. Water is fine.
Ice or no ice?
He's such a good host.
It's okay, Xavier. I'm here because...
My place is a bit of a mess. You can sit anywhere though.
Your place looks really nice.
Do you want some breakfast? Fried eggs and toast? Oh, I'm out of eggs. Are sausages okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't cook for me though, actually. He's the sweetest, but he can't cook. It's like a running joke that he loves to like cook, but he's awful at it.
Thank you, but I'm not hungry. Also, it's almost noon. I scoot to the edge of the couch, eager to get down to business. I spent all last night thinking that you and Lumiere are definitely connected. Ever since we met, you've been constantly looking for something. You just destroyed protocores as if they're nothing when hunters know how important they are. You can kill a wanderer that even a group of hunters would struggle against. Not to mention that the gossip you heard about the N109 zone is more in depth than the The gossip you heard about the N109 zone is more in depth than the info in the association's database. At the abandoned research base and in the No Hunt Zone number 7. Maybe your goal aligns with mine as well as Anakainas's. Xavier looks at me quietly, then flashes a faint smile.
So, are you here to confirm my connection to Lumiere? Or are you here for something in the N109 zone?
Something? Or someone? Who knows?
It doesn't matter. I'm just gathering information in a roundabout way. I'd really appreciate it if you could give me some ideas. Xavier lowers his gaze, seemingly lost in thought as he stares at his slippers. Then he breaks the silence with a question.
The protocore we found in the No Hunt Zone had a red protocurve. Do you know why?
The air seems to freeze for a moment. I feel like I've grasped the unspoken meaning behind his words. He'll only reveal his cards when he's certain I'm on the same page as him. I take a deep breath and say... It's an ether core, right?
Ooh. He's offering sausage chat. Hey! Mind out the gutter. Mind out the gutter.
Hearing the words ether core, Xavier's eyes widen, a hint of indiscernible emotion appearing. Yet he soon returns to being nonchalant.
Yes. The modified protocores in the abandoned research base and No Hunt Zone number 7 possess energy derived from an ether core.
Correct.
How can the Hunters Association not be aware of them? He thinks for a moment before shaking his head.
They aren't for now. The Hunters Association only knows it holds powerful energy, but they don't have the means to analyze it. They won't be making any progress on that front for a while.
Why didn't you tell them?
You didn't tell them either, right?
What? He's roping me in. He's like, well, you didn't tell them either, so why should I? Huh? Hands up. I'm caught.
He remains calm as he avoids answering my question.
Everyone has secrets and their reasons for doing things. Regardless, I won't be your enemy.
Aw, thanks.
And it appears you have more secrets than me.
Nervous, I avert my gaze.
The reason you want to investigate the N109 zone is because of your family. Am I wrong?
You also heard about it. I take a deep breath and look into his eyes. The secrets surrounding the ether core can explain what happened to me and them. But since we both want to look into this, even if you aren't my enemy now, you might be later. Distressed, Xavier furrows his brow. I silently apologize to him in my heart. Suddenly, he grabs my arm, and the user interface for the Hunter's Watch appears.
Xavier has requested to synchronize access privileges. Accept?
Synchronize with me, please.
Huh? Before I can react, Xavier accepts the request on my watch.
Synchronizing access privileges. Please wait.
He's sharing all his passwords with me.
Synchronization complete. Your current access privileges are at the highest level.
Wow.
You can use the best training grounds available. Use the S-rank database and request weapons from Armory 0001 through 0005.
Me when my girl asks for admin privileges to my brain. Here you go, Queen. Chin up, Queen. Your crown is slipping. Here's the Netflix log on.
I'm stunned. With an airy serenity, Xavier smiles at me.
Now do you trust me?
Yeah. Mwah. Thank you.
You gave me access privileges just like that? You should have thought about it some more.
They expire in 24 hours.
Ah. Not fully. I can only have the Netflix log on for a day.
You have 23 hours and 59 minutes remaining.
Thank you for being so precise, King.
I quickly stand up and get ready to leave. I take a few steps before turning around. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nothing in this world can be fully explained. Still, I hope you find out the truth.
Aww.
Leaning against the bookshelf, he waves. As soon as I reach the door, a strange scent catches my attention. I turn around again.
Did you forget something?
Xavier, what's that smell? Something is burning. You must have left the oven on.
Oh no, King, what did you do?
Oops. Oops.
Oops. I like that. He's so silly. Oops. You burned something. And then, for some reason, we have to beat things up. Beat things up. And then now we're on chapter 7. Time for Rafayel! It's Rafayel time now. My hair is so greasy. I should have washed it. Oopie daisy. I'd like to live that. Same. It's very nice, isn't it? Okay. Investigation.
Thanks to Xavier temporarily synchronizing our access privileges, I'm able to use the highest ranked database in the Hunters Association. After spending most of the day searching, a news article from 2 years ago catches my eye. Located in the heart of Lincoln City, a man in his 50s was murdered in a luxurious apartment. The killer has never been caught. All the evidence points to Anakinus, but it's still not enough to be certain. An unsolved case. If Anakinus is the culprit, and they are clearly able to manipulate the media, but they didn't. send a message. Even though the association blocked all insider channels, there are some encrypted ones. For a small fee, a person can locate the source.
Oh. Hi. All I got is a single crime scene photo and a bad audio clip. Still want them? Yeah. Yeah. Why are you looking into on a kindness? Got a score to settle? Wasn't there a policy about not asking about the past? I'm just curious. Wow. I sent a photo and an audio file. After they are opened, both will be automatically deleted once 3 minutes have passed. Okay. Except, we're really doing some dodgy stuff, aren't we? Yeah. Let me look. Oh! Murder!
The photo finishes downloading. It takes up the entire screen. And there is a room filled with classical furniture. An untouched bottle of expensive wine sits on the nightstand. It appears its owner died before he could have a chance to celebrate. Wearing a bathrobe, a man lies motionless by the floor. The intricately embroidered carpet beneath him is soaked in dark red blood. A wisp of smoke slowly spirals out from the bullet hole in his chest, like a crimson carnation blooms from his blood-soaked shirt.
The photo was apparently taken just before the feed was cut, but no weapons or traces were left behind at the crime scene. The police investigation reveals that aside from the victim, there were 3 other individuals. How do they know? The recording had the sounds of footsteps from 2 people along with a conversation. Who was the victim? They say he's an important researcher for Ever's biopharmaceutical company. An Ever employee. Write that down, it's important. Have you heard of Ever before? They're a well-known name. Brace yourselves, guys. Anakinus wouldn't leave behind an I can't read. in my normal voice.
Anakinus wouldn't leave behind an obvious trail. He must have done it intentionally to warn or threaten certain individuals. After thinking about it some more, I decide to play the audio file again.
You don't even know what I'm talking about. Well, you won't have to worry about it now.
Me? A scream cuts through the air. What follows is silence and then harsh static.
I keep replaying the clip, same. That voice. Ugh.
I keep replaying the clip over and over, trying to etch this voice into my memory. As my cursor is about to click the X in the top right-hand corner, a new message stops me.
Aren't you interested in the M109 zone? Because you're looking for work? A new bounty has been put up. Want to take a look? Let me earn that referral payment.
Who's the target? I want to think about it first.
Tab request? Ah! Not Rafayel! Not my fishy! Not my fishy wanted dead or alive like a One Piece poster. Help! Oh no, fishy, what have you done? Wow.
After seeing the photo, a chill runs down my spine. The person in the photo is Rafayel.
24 mil? Expensive fishy. What have you done?
Raphael's front door is slightly open, similar to how it it was during my last visit. A sliver of light peeks through the gap. I gently push the door and watch my step. Sculptures, easels, and art supplies are everywhere. Rafayel is on the floor. He's not moving. Rafayel? Wake up. I quickly approach him and lean down, our faces a breath apart. Rafayel's expression is peaceful, as if he's lost in a dream. I put my finger near his nose and feel his soft breath against my skin. Oh, he's still alive.
Thank God, she's taking a nap.
A breeze passes the white curtains by the window and litters the floor with sheets of sheets of drawing paper. I bend down to pick one up. Some of the messy sketches depict splendid architecture, others surging waves. Some sketches are so abstract that I can't tell what they are. They do share one thing in common, however.
Hi!
Written on the bottom right-hand corner is a tiny word. Lemuria.
Good morning, princess.
Still EP. Still sleepy, he looks my way with a half-lidded gaze. I step back and knock over a pot filled with brushes. Liquid spills, lush green trees, blue skies, and white clouds from outside reflected on its surface.
You're here?
Hi. I broke in. Do I stay silent or do I respond? I'm gonna respond.
Rafayel, are you okay? After staring at me for a long time, Rafayel suddenly moves his head and holds out his hand. What are you doing?
Pull me up.
Oh, you're such a princess.
Can't you do it yourself?
Hurry. Help me get off the floor.
Ugh. Don't move! Oh my god! Bullying the fishy. So? Wait, this is a different guy. There's 5 different guys. Hello, new guy. This is Rafayel. This is Rafayel. He's a mermaid. Merman. He's fishy. Should I help him? Or should I make him get up by himself? I think I helped him when I played it first time. Or if I don't move, that's really mean though. Fine, I'll help you. I'll help fish.
The moment I take his hand,
I should have. I knew it.
The moment I take his hand, Rafayel yanks me down. You!
You're really nice. You worry about my well-being and even accompany me to lunch.
He's inspired by the hot fish man from Finding Nemo. Wait, do you mean the hot fish that everyone keeps, that associates with Toji? From Jujutsu Kaisen? That hot fish? That's the only fish that I consider hot in that movie, and that's weird that I would even consider a fish hot. Anyway.
So, did you see anything suspicious?
Everyone was staring at the haphazardly parked sports car outside.
He drives a sports car.
Isn't it awesome? My car installation art. It's one of a kind.
Now what? There's a crowd swarming your car. How can we leave?
Having a bunch of people is the best cover. If anything dangerous shows up, we ditch the car and sprint through the back door. It's like vanishing into thin air.
I take a deep breath to calm myself. You already knew the people in the N109 zone were targeting you?
Yeah, it's a long story. But to make a long story short, someone in the N109 zone wanted me to paint a painting, but I told them no.
Out of nowhere, Rafayel pulls out a carbon fiber pen, smooths out a napkin on the table, and starts doodling. They want to kill you over a painting? Is your art really that special?
Well, yeah. They discovered the secret message in my painting, which would lead them to their heart's desire.
Oh. I haven't seen many of Raphael's paintings, but the one at Raymond's house left a lasting impression on me. I recall my memories of that last time and realize an important clue. Is what they're after reflected, I can't read, dyslexia. Is what they're after related to the illusion in your painting? His pen stops moving, and it creates a large blot of ink on the napkin.
An illusion? What did you see?
Well, Rafayel, what didn't I see? That's the question.
I saw a young girl on the beach. She was singing a song I didn't understand. It sounded sad. Is the painting special because you used the coral stone from that day?
Yup. I heard it's kinda rare. It was found near the bottom of the ocean, in a place called Lemuria.
Lemuria! Important information. Write that down.
That location is brimming with rare treasures. Even a tiny bit of coral can make you feel like you're in a world of dreams. If you grind the coral stone into pigment, you can immerse the viewer in a pretty dream created by the artist.
He speaks of this crazy story, but his voice doesn't waver. He seems to be telling the truth. I have no choice but to hide my skepticism. Rafayel twirls his pen between his fingers, then looks into my eyes.
Anyway, guess you're not here because you're concerned about my safety, yeah?
Rafayel, you have a bounty on your head from the N109 zone. That means you've heard about it before. I need to go there and find something. It's really important. Aside from barging in, I don't know how to enter that place. My hint is as clear as day, but after giving it some thought, Rafayel shakes his head. His expression is one of nonchalance.
Lincoln has become even more dangerous, and now you're talking about entering a labyrinth?
Shaking him like the rat shake emote, hi Yuli fish. Me when I grab Rafayel. Help me! Fishy! I hope you're doing well. Much community fish.
Forget about it. A hunter like you just going in there is like a lamb walking into a tiger's den.
His words leave me disheartened, but he isn't wrong. Since you're safe and sound, I'll get going. Just as I am about to get up from my chair, Rafayel grabs my hand.
Wait.
Huh?
Someone's following us.
Oh! Rafayel loosens his grip. He speaks as he sets down his pen and pushes a napkin toward me. With a few strokes, he sketches a layout of the restaurant on it. A man wearing a black jacket sits behind us to the right. He's slouching, perfectly hidden behind a potted plant.
I'm okay, I'm having a good day. I'm having a great day because I'm playing Love and Deepspace. Yippee! I'm glad to hear you're doing good.
He's already here?
Not sure. But since he's acting all shady, he's definitely not one of my fans.
I raise my arm and activate the watch on my wrist. A palm-sized holographic map appears before Rafayel and me. We'll sneak out from the back, run through the mall, and exit on the north side. Then we'll circle around until we reach an alley behind the flower shop.
You know, you're a really good hunter.
I know. When you see the big picture, you need to use some bait. I look up, noting the passing crowd reflected in the window. A group of high school students who just got off school trickle through the door. It's time. We escape. I sweep Rafayel up into my arms. Come with me, princess. Secret tracking.
Damn it! How did he manage to slip away again?
Hey!
Who are you?
Lacks a weapon and any sort of defensive gear. Aside from pretending to act tough, he's not trained. If he's a professional hitman, he's really, really pathetic.
It could all be an act, you know. Knocking him down in one fell swoop. Want to do an encore?
A middle-aged man wearing a mask is huddled in the corner. His body shaking as he hears those words. He's the epitome of anxiety.
I'm not a murderer. I'm just a guy trying to get a scoop.
As the man struggles, a piece of paper slips out from his chest pocket. Rafayel picks it up, blows off the dirt, and holds it toward the sunlight.
A reporter from Weekly Arts. Joe.
Hi, Joe.
You know them?
A second-rate art magazine. They scrape by on tidbits they pry from socialites and artists.
He notices something. His gaze moves down as he takes a weird-looking button from the man's shirt.
This hidden camera wasn't cheap, right?
Oh! Oh no, Raphael, you're gonna break it. Ah! I forgot he does this.
A tiny flame bursts from Raphael's fingers. It turns the button into ash.
Is there anything newsworthy about me to grace your journalism?
Listen to me. Whatever you do, please don't hurt me. It's because of the collector, Raymond. He's dead.
Oh. The air is still for a moment. Shocked, Rafayel and I exchange a glance. Maybe it's because we're entering his field of expertise that Joe's... I can't read. Maybe it's because we're entering his field of expertise that Joe straightens his posture. He wipes the dirt from his face, a spark of excitement in his eyes, the thrill of discovering gossip.
He died last night. Drowned in his bathtub.
Ooh.
No one knew until the next day. When the butler found him, it was already too late.
The butler found him. And Raymond was the guy that we visited in the beginning with Zane. Write that down. Remember it. Important information.
Was Raymond attacked by Wanderers? No. They should be long gone by now.
The police already searched his home and looked through the surveillance tapes. They found nothing. Not even another person walking into his room, but...
Cut to the chase.
The picture painted by Rafayel had vanished from his collection room. I've heard the rumors. Some say that before he died, he made a bunch of cuts into his arms and legs.
Ooh.
His skin looked like a bunch of fish scales. It's
Ooh.
awful, if I do say so myself.
Ooh, if I do say so myself. Ooh! The plot thickening. Sometimes people don't believe me when I say that this game can get a bit dark. It's just warning. Sometimes the visual stuff, yeah. A bit dark. A lot of murder.
In the moment a rich guy is dead, the police are quick to cover it up. They're scared a secret will be revealed, one that will cost them their jobs. But there's no such thing as a secret that can't be hidden. Mr. Rafayel, Are you sure you didn't have a hand in his death? Can your painting actually manipulate people?
As if he'd tell you.
Even if they did, I wouldn't tell you. Also, you said he died last night. I was in my studio during that time and didn't go anywhere. Anywhere. But I do agree it's a tragedy. Or are you saying you want to ask Raymond himself?
No, not at all. I don't... I told you everything I know. Can you please let me go this time?
Sure. I'll even throw in something extra for you. Tomorrow, I'll be instructing my agent to lodge a complaint about your deplorable stalking behavior to your superiors and cancel our exclusive column interview. I reckon you'll be jobless soon.
Hot and dangerous.
He really didn't have to do all that. What the... He says with a smile.
Rafayel speaks in a relaxed manner. He leans in. He leans in, a radiant smile plastered on his face.
So, why don't you do me a favor and investigate who's trying to hide all that info you just talked about?
Oh. Piping hot tea. It's really hot in here, oh my god. And there's economy!
A swarm of white moths dance around the streetlight under the gray sky, waiting for nightfall. We climb the stone steps to a garden in the sky. Below us is Lincoln's liveliest district. A field of grass stretches out before us. It's flanked by trees from both sides, a vibrant sight to behold. Across the street is a floating holographic ad. Flying above the cityscape, it promotes Rafayel's art exhibition for next month. A slate blue sea engulfs the city like a mist, cascading onto the towering skyscrapers. From buildings to traffic, all is submerged in it in the tide. While it's obviously a trick of the light, curious people can't help but stop and reach out to touch the swimming fish that pass them.
You know what sells the most? Paintings of a calm sea. They can get pretty expensive. The more violent and chaotic the ocean, the less people are interested in it.
Humans can't sense humans can't sense disasters like animals do. So we subconsciously distance ourselves from things like bad weather. From your last art exhibition, you told me the painting was from one of your dreams. I stare at the virtual sea of fish swimming, merging into the night sky. It's unsettling yet alluring as the line between dreams and reality is blurred. Is this another one of your dreams?
Yup, you got that right. I daydream in my studio all the time. It's kind of hard to remember what the real world's like. Thanks for bringing me out of my dreams today.
You're welcome. A long time passes before he turns around. Many pedestrians are still looking at the sky, mesmerized by the holographic sea. Do you have any plans?
I'm going home.
Okay.
The art exhibition needs to be held. Once a painting is sold, another should take its place.
Be careful out there. If you find any secrets or hear anything about the N109 zone, let me know. Brushing off the grass clinging to my clothes, I stand up and say goodbye.
But I still don't have the paint needed to finish the piece I'm working on.
Oh no. Rafayel sits up, his eyes sparkling as he looks at me. I have a bad feeling about this.
Don't you remember our deal?
Uh-oh. What?
Huh?
I saw how you fought, quick and precise. That final strike was unlike anything I've seen before. If you could be my bodyguard.
Uh-oh.
Protect me on our journey together. If we find an alternative, I'll happily give you what's in my hand right now.
We gotta protect him. He's princess. Ugh. Sorry, my hat. I'm so greasy today. I'm like sweating like crazy. Ah, shit.
That look. You forgot, huh?
Me when I forgot.
Don't worry. I wrote down everything. We'll be fine. Probably.
I've got stuff to deal with in the next couple of days. But I promise to get to it. I say a half-hearted promise, and I'm ready to run when I hear a soft sigh from him.
I have an idea on how we can sneak into the N109 zone.
You do? He has my attention. I move closer to listen. Rafayel quickly averts his eyes, clearly caught off guard.
You said it yourself. When you see the big picture, you need to use some bait. Why not come up with a master plan? Become the best bait for Anakinus.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
So, I should use myself to lure them out? He nods and continues to speculate.
To be their target, you must have something they want, like info or something. You can decide whether to take the risk or not. Maybe a small opening is all it will take to get them to expose themselves.
Every word that Rafayel says isn't wrong. I bite my lip. Even so, we need to find the perfect fishing spot to make sure our big fish bites the hook.
I can lead you there.
Really?
Trade intel for intel. Gamble to make gambles with higher stakes. But whether or not you can play the game is up to you.
He once again stares at the sea of car lights under the overpass, like the receding tide. The holograms fade and reveal the street. I need to think about it.
It's just a suggestion. The choice is yours. If you want to do it, meet me tomorrow by the docks at White Sand Bay.
Is she? Oh look, I'm at the docks at White Sand Bay. That didn't take a lot of consideration. I ate something, my stomach's growling like crazy. Oh, you're gonna hit my content. Nom, 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 nom. I'm just gonna read this normally whilst I eat. After a night's worth of hesitation, I arrive at White Sand Bay the next morning. By the docks is a familiar figure, the manager I met at Flux Arts the other day.
Ah, good to see you again, Miss Hunter.
Hi. Oh! What happened? Oh! Sorry. My throat's dry. Oh, thank you so much for using your Prime. I appreciate that a lot. It's very kind. Thank you. Hi.
Hello, Mr. Thomas.
No reason to be so formal. Call me Thomas. Rafayel does it.
Okay.
I knew you'd show up.
Here I am. Oh, he's all dressed up.
Rafayel walks over, arms folded, and plants himself between me and Thomas. Don't forget your promise.
I'm not the kind of person to just forget.
He really isn't.
You two get along well. I'm glad Rafayel has a reliable friend such as yourself.
Stop treating her like she's my babysitter.
I'll protect him. At least for today. But what are we supposed to do now? Both turn in the direction that I'm pointing in. A single wooden boat floats gently to the rhythm of tranquil waves. A few seagulls are perched on the bow. On the bow. Is that how you say it? Bow or bow? The bow. It's the bow, isn't it? Like bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. Anyway. Preening their feathers. Are we smuggling ourselves in?
Hold on. Didn't you ask me for a boat so you could go on a date?
Shaking my fist, Rafayel! No, shake, Rafayel! Set sail. Okay, I'm gonna open my window 'cause it's so hot.
I need oxygen. I need air. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow.
Go a little stem, fight for a little stem. Set sail.
I'd say the wait was worth it. With winds at about 10 miles per hour and no big waves, it's a good day to set sail.
Okay, Captain.
Since heading out to sea is a daunting task, shouldn't we use something a little more advanced, like a speedboat?
We're always cooped up in the house painting and stuff. Let's take this chance to exercise.
We're in the same boat now. It's time to tell me what's next.
Don't overthink it. You're just gonna do what you normally do. Fight. That's Hat Island. It's having unusual energy fluctuations, and a weird wanderer appeared.
You're interested in wanderers?
Their protocores contain an extremely rare material. I need to get my hands on it. I'll use it to make paint and create some art, as one does.
Really? Protocores can be used for painting? I'm not a 3-year-old.
Weird. The island is literally right there, but we've been rowing for 30 minutes and still no signs of land. Are you rowing around in circles?
I'm definitely trying to move this boat along, but you keep rowing us back. That explains why we've been going in circles.
This oar is just being mean. I'm getting tired of this. Can we ditch the boat and swim instead?
Oh no. Rafayel, the waves! They're heading straight for us!
Was the weather forecaster slacking off today? Left! Hurry!
You are spilling the boat!
Steady now.
You jinxed
Don't
us!
just flail the
I
oar
guess we
around.
really do have to swim to Hat Island.
I feel like I'm gonna puke.
He's so funny! Wait, a question. Do you date all of the men simultaneously, or are you like different story branches? How does this work? So, good question. There is like no like canon love interest or whatnot. It's like whoever you choose to canonically date is like the canon love interest for you with the storyline. So let's say if you were like, for me, Silus is like my main. So in my head, that means like Zane is just my doctor and my childhood friend. Like Caleb is just my childhood friend. Xavier is just a work colleague, and I am just Rafayel's bodyguard. You know, I'm like friends with everyone else. But the story like reads and allows you to make like inferences, like if you want, like romantically or just like you have, regardless, you have a connection with each of these characters with your previous lives, like your reincarnations, which is what like myths are, and I'll play the myths on stream, the ones I have. It's very hard to explain, but once I've caught up with the story, I think I can put it a bit more eloquently, like what this is. But there is a point where the story branch breaks up into like you choose either you play Xavier's, Zane's, or Rafayel's. And that's like, you can choose if that is like the canon thing that happens in your timeline, or you can just play all of it. if you want. There is a... Oh, I'll try and see if I can find it on one of the screens. But there is something that basically is along the line. It says along the lines of what I'm saying. It's just like, you choose whose storyline is like goes alongside MC's. But yeah. I'm sorry. I see. I promise it's not as complicated as I'm making it out to be.
I think I hired an assassin instead of a bodyguard. The world is spinning like...
He's so dramatic.
Stop mumbling to yourself. If it weren't for me, we'd still be in the ocean right now.
I'd rather float in the sea than be on land.
Everything looks okay. I don't see any wanderers around.
Your skills will be useful. Let's go. This island isn't small and we have a full day ahead of us.
You're fine now? Why are you in a hurry?
The mountain. We'll start there.
What a princess. Rafayel, you're so funny.
I don't see any signs of life. I remember visiting this place as a kid while on a field trip.
A field trip? What's that?
You've never been on one before? Children line up with their bags filled with all sorts of snacks. And of course, we wrote a travel log, and...
Wow, you were all brave kids to visit places like these. I'm impressed.
More than a decade has passed. Change is inevitable. The resonance is weak, and the watch isn't detecting anything. It's possible wanderers aren't involved.
Your little watch thing doesn't seem to work that well. Where's the coral stone?
Huh? So what? Are you planning to use your blood again?
Or like you can use your evol. The coral stone is from this water. If you notice something weird, it might be tainted with the same kind of metaflux. Use your evol to resonate with it. Creating a similar signal might just be good enough to lure them out. Try?
I want to eat it.
Sending out a signal. Got it. The fluctuation is faint. I can barely sense it.
Wait. You could crack open nuts using that much strength. Please don't destroy my last sample.
Then...
You're not in an arm wrestling match. Let's do this together. Close your eyes. Focus all your senses on your hands.
Close your eyes, Jack.
Well, can you feel a warm power surging within you? Everything in this world has a unique, unmatchable frequency. That's why each life is isolated. But your evol allows you to change your frequency. You can resonate with others. If you open your heart, you can establish a connection.
Kingdom Hearts.
And share your power.
Really?
If you believe. Sorry.
Okay, I'll try it.
Is it over?
I guess, yes?
Well, that was quite the spectacle.
It was your idea. If we don't catch any fish, is the bait at fault?
All right, I guess I was wrong. Tapping into the depths of someone's evol isn't easy. Something reacted.
Oh. I did a pretty good job, huh? Don't you think?
You're even better than I expected.
Yeah, and then we're gonna beat something up. and then Raphael falls over, and then and then a kiss, and then we beat it. Yay.
The road ahead will be difficult. Take this and keep working hard.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't think resonating with the coral stone would attract wanderers.
If we can't find what I'm looking for, consider it practice. Anyway, let's set up camp for tonight.
They came back.
Oh, no.
Is it a wanderer?
Even worse, a monster.
Oh, it's a kitten! It's so cute!
It's your baby!
Now you're safe. You're not here for the coral stone, are you? Why are you over there? It won't eat you.
Stay back. Cats are malicious beasts who deceive everyone with their harmless appearances and play with their prey at whim. I don't like them.
It's because he's a fish, bro!
Rather than dislike them, I'd say you're more afraid of them. Isn't that right, Rafayel?
He's the one
Nope,
that,
I just don't care. I don't care about cats. At all.
Yeah, he's scared of cats.
Look, something's off about its injury.
Whoa, stay back. You're not allowed near me after touching that. You have to choose, me or the cat.
I choose the cat.
It understood what I said?
Its wound doesn't look normal. Maybe wanderers are involved. We should check it out.
You know, you don't have to be that observant.
So funny. Yeah, it's because he's the fishy boy. He's scared of cats. He's like, they're the enemy. They eat me.
We're not going to disturb the cat's home, right? That little monster is obviously trying to get some affection. Don't waste your time.
Look!
Your baby.
A wanderer attacked it.
It's a little baby.
What happened?
Don't touch it. Ow!
Oh,
your hand!
No.
Something is coming from the deep.
Uh-oh.
It's a deluge wormlord.
It's one.
His flames can split the water?
Guess you like my blood a lot more, huh? Sorry to break it to you, but my fire can never be extinguished.
He's so cool. And then we beat it up! And then we beat it up. There we go.
How did we end up in the ocean? Rafayel! I need to get to the surface. Where's Rafayel? There it is.
Stay back. Otherwise, I can't guarantee your safety.
What about you? What are you doing?
Oh no.
Not your concern.
Rafayel.
Oh no. Golly popped down.
It's settled then. If you don't return, I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
I'm drowning! Save me! Oh shit. My accent.
You forgot everything, yet you still insist. All right. This is your choice.
Mermaid. You see his tail? You see that tail? He's a fishy. Did you see? Did you see? Fish. And then we beat some things up. Ah! And then we're so close to Silus, you have no idea, guys. We're literally like on the cusp of Silus. I just need to check my iPad battery. Okay, we got 59%. We're okay. Hi Avidian, greetings, welcome. Bonfire.
Rafayel?
You're awake?
Are you alright? In the ocean, I thought you...
The line between being kind and being dumb is very thin. A small smart fish swims away while it still can when the big fish are hunting.
You're the idiot. The whirlpool was obviously a death trap, but you just swam right into it.
Are his clothes dry? Don't question things. Don't question things about my game.
Anyway, thanks. You were the one who pulled me out of the water, right? I thought I heard your voice before I blacked out.
That's just my random act of kindness for the day. So, how long do you think this malicious creature will keep an eye on us?
It's the kitten from before.
So cute.
Now that the Wanderer's gone, it should be safe.
A baby.
It'll be cold tonight. It wants a warm place to sleep.
A baby. Fuck the babe.
What a cutie pie.
It's moving. Get it away from me.
Well, duh. A cat isn't a log. Come on, pet it. It won't bite.
Facial fears, fishy.
Your flattery means nothing to me. I don't accept you. If you need to thank someone, thank the silly girl. She's the reason you're even getting a crumb of my attention. It licked me. No. A monster touched me. My hand. It's over. I can't hold a paintbrush now. Not like this.
He's so stupid.
Is there a reason why you don't like cats?
Why should I? I dislike them because I do. For humans, it's game over as soon as a cat nuzzles them.
That's true.
Rafayel, that means it trusts you and feels grateful.
Well, animals that are fond of humans usually have a tragic end.
Wow.
One moment you're cute and cuddly, the next they toss you aside. You're forgotten, left behind.
Look, it's saying not all humans are like that.
And you? Wasn't there something important you forgot about?
The subtext is subtexting right now. Coral stones?
Are you talking about the coral stones?
You're good at remembering trivial things. We'll have more opportunities to get as many of those as we want. Today, we got lucky.
Isn't that the protocore from the Deluge Wormlord? I didn't think you'd be able to find it.
I see that twinkle in your eyes, you know. But this protocore is mine. Here's payment for your services.
Oink.
You actually remembered. The nest.
The nest. Go.
Is this the place we can gather intel from?
Don't believe me? Well, real intel is always hidden in the most inconspicuous places. The crazier it seems, the more likely it's true.
You must be a regular there. What did you need back in the day? Mummy bandages?
With a bit of work, you can get nice poisonous sap. But for a hunter such as yourself, you're better off wearing a disguise before going in.
Like what?
Like, at least stop flashing your hunter's watch around. Also, it wouldn't hurt to pick up some of the local lingo.
I'll proceed with caution.
It's okay. I'm a generous employer. Since I hired you as my bodyguard, I'll cover for you when it matters. But I must warn you. In places like the Nest, you have to pay a very high price for obscure information, especially for stuff involving mysterious protocors. Ah, we're saved. Let's call it a day, yeah? I hope you can find the right path, Miss Bodyguard.
The wink. Ugh. Rafayel. All the love interests are so charming. We're so close to Silus, I'm gonna throw up. We're almost there. But I need to consume sustenance. Wait, when she's Silus, I'm gonna ascend. Spoilers! This just gives you, well, underneath is, like, extra lore. Like, extra lore to make things understandable. That makes sense. Okay. I haven't read for a hot minute. The later chapters is unfortunate, but you don't get... You get like one cutscene per chapter or something. Not as many as these earlier ones are giving you, which makes me sad. It means you gotta read more. I gotta lock in. But the cutscenes you do get, I think they're a bit longer.
The warm night breeze rises from the sea and carries with it the shining sand of White Sand Bay. It sweeps past the skyscrapers, eventually disappearing into an alley. Into an alley, even... Okay, but I don't even know what that meant. At the end of the alley, electronic waste hidden from Lincoln's daylight is no different from rubble. Erratic currents meander in the air and capture the wisp of a signal.
The fleet will return from the Deepspace tunnel tonight.
The fleet! Deepspace tunnel! Write that down, that's important.
A recently discovered planet, Alpha P0159, is confirmed to be dead by the DAA.
They say you're connected to Isaiah's death. I never believed them. You would never attack your own comrades.
Xavier.
As you can see, I'm a monster now. You don't want to end up like me, right? But sooner or later, you'll be walking down this path as well.
I'm scared if this is foreshadowing for the next, chapter update. After the update we've just had with Silus and Zane. That it will be focused on Xavier and Rafayel. Stay away from Xavier. Don't do anything mean to him. Stay away from him.
Only she can save us. You, of all people, should know. That thing is with her. I've seen.
A gleaming blade rests against the man's throat. He stops talking immediately. He doesn't even dare to swallow.
Until that day comes, no one should even think about getting close to her.
Now, I won't turn these lights off, they're just too bright in my face. My immersion!
The same goes for me.
Oh.
You're still stubborn, huh? What's the point?
I don't need to explain myself to traitors.
That's how you're describing us? Have you forgotten about your home? Our home? Xavier, you're the traitor.
On the edge of darkness, a blinding light culminates into a muffled grunt as flesh is stabbed. The collapsed figure transforms into specks of light, soon corroded by black particles. They dissolve into the cracks of the road. Clink. He picks up the item and steps out of the alley, his feet crushing the messy reflections of neon light scattered on the dirty water's surface. Cleanup isn't necessary. No one would notice, there being one less person of their kind. Besides, the city is riddled with filth.
Whoa.
Without a doubt, Alpha P0159 Stera energy has been depleted.
Hi Danny, welcome. My day's going good. I hope your day's going good.
What we're seeing is a faint glimmer emitted from the farthest reaches of the universe, an echo from 300 million years ago.
A young man tosses something over to the bartender behind the counter and plops onto a corner seat. A loose, woolly hat keeps his face covered in the shadows.
Since when was the Nest interested in astronomy?
Xavier in the nest?
How am I supposed to know? Blame the Deepspace tunnel. We've never been this close to the cosmos before.
The bartender looks down and sees a damaged protocore. He uses a bar towel to wipe off the crimson smear lingering on it.
You always take bounties but never accept the
blood.
rewards. I wonder if you have a grudge against them.
Isn't gathering personal information your specialty? Besides, it's possible that I'm on your bounty list too.
Tomorrow night, it'll be hunting day again. Will you join in on the fun?
Someone deliberately stirred up some trouble in the nest today, but he doesn't have the patience for it.
Not interested.
It's Cloud.
Not interested.
Not interested.
Where is it?
And then he is interested.
The bartender shrugs. He reaches under the counter and pulls out a dark-colored envelope. Sliding it over, he leans in.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Pay attention to wandering eyes.
He's so bounty, yeah, when he's serious. When he's serious and when he's jealous. I think Xavier gets jealousy the worst, like, out of all of the love interests. Like, when he's jealous, he's jealous.
He's been doing that since the beginning. There are three pairs. It's likely his actions in the alley caught their attention. After all, birds of a feather flock together. If he makes his move here, he'll have another bounty on his head. He needs to be more careful in Lincoln from now on. Traces of light begin to coalesce into a long sword in his right hand.
It's right over there. I wish you the best of luck, miss.
Thanks.
Xavier! Yeah, I didn't expect to see me, did you?
Inside the dimly lit bar, every face is distinguishable. indistinguishable. They are beasts lurking in the dark. Only an open door allows bright light to spill in. From that single beam of light, the silhouette of a girl emerges. It's unexpected, subtle. The animals are growing restless. He pauses for a moment and pulls his hat down. The light sword in his hand quickly dissipates. He stands up and heads straight for her. As their eyes meet, he sees surprise flicker in her gaze.
Follow me.
What?
Oh, hey, honey. Luminous Veil. Let me check my battle Wii again. Now we're on 52%. Oh, we're fine.
In Azure Square, the carnival is holding a space-themed event. A hologram has even been used to construct a castle-shaped fountain. In the middle of the plaza is a towering circular screen. My god. The newscaster enthusiastically discusses information the Deepspace Aviation Administration brought back. There are traces of organisms that once lived on AP0159. You didn't ask me to follow you so we could appreciate the fountain, right? There's more to it. I'm sitting on a bench by the fountain, my gaze fixed on Xavier. He's lost in thought. Did something happen in the nest?
Not yet.
Not yet. Foreshadowing.
When I saw you, I just asked you to follow me without thinking.
Not yet. Means something did happen. I glance at the bustling crowd. I still feel uneasy. I still felt uneasy, but even with potential threats following close behind, they wouldn't strike out in the open.
So you're really going to the N109 zone?
I sure am. My destiny awaits me there, my man.
In that moment, Xavier takes off his woolly hat and changes the subject. He doesn't ask about how I knew the nest. How I knew of the nest, like how I have no interest in asking about why he was there in the first place. Even though I do have interest and I would like to know why he was there in the first place. After spending some time together, it seems we've come to understand each other. Yeah, I was about to start the next part of my plan until you swooped in to whisk me away.
I'm sorry. But for places like the N109 zone, there's always a way in. You just need to look. Surviving, or escaping for that matter, is the real challenge.
You're right. But honestly, I haven't found the time to think about my escape plan yet. Getting the ether core and figuring out what to do with it, that's the biggest challenge I'm facing right now.
The protocore auction.
Oh, the protocore auction? Write that down, chat. That's important. That's interesting.
Huh? Weren't a ton of Anakinus' protocores destroyed by Lumiere? Why are they holding an auction?
It's to deal with their partners.
So, their business transaction was ruined.
Yeah. If Anakinus does nothing, those partners won't let them off so easy.
Oh.
That's why they're selling a high-grade protocore at the auction. It will go to the highest bidder.
The ether core, huh? I raise my head, but before I can get some answers, I notice a patrol robot hovering behind Xavier. Its rotating eyes are locked onto us, the faint red beacon flickering our way. Xavier, behind...
Don't look at it.
Oh. Okay. Is there one behind me?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Xavier stretches the woolly cap in his hand and puts it on my head. Is a disguise really going to work? He rests his cheek on his hand and scrutinizes my appearance. Then, a hand reaches out to pull down the hat. Suddenly, I'm plunged into darkness.
This will do.
What? Me when I can't see?
Hey! I take the hat off, annoyed at his calm demeanor. I don't sense any metaflux, so I doubt we're dealing with luminivores or oh god, I don't want to say this. Tezcatlipoca.
The VAs in this game. I take my hat off because what the hell? These names. Tezcatlipoca. No, they said it's like Talipoca. Tezcatlipoca this time. The people trying to capture you finally decided to show up, huh? Wow. I always wondered why I find myself in the same situation whenever I run into Xavier. If it's not a coincidence, then there's a threat lurking around him. I'm always with you when they're trying to start something. Even if you want to play dumb, it's too late. Xavier says nothing. Instead, he turns to look at the sprawling network of paths in Azure Square. Flying above everyone, the patrol robots, their eyes we stop moving. Their focus shifts to the fountain.
I need to borrow it.
What? Borrow what?
Borrow what? A ball of light appears in his palm. It dances around my right hand, ears flickering.
Oh, I don't know what that...
Meow. I hope it's not a joke. I sigh and place my hand over his heart. The waves caused by my resonance evol ripple from my fingers. The fountain bursts into a shower of dazzling light, countless tiny droplets scattering. The spectacle reminds me of fireworks as vibrant as an oil painting. Why did you... What I see next stuns me. A sharp light concealed within the water spray and fireworks pierces through a dozen hovering patrol robots while he's doing naughty things. They tremble mechanically for a moment before plummeting silently into the bushes, one after another.
Now they won't be able to find us.
He lets go of my hand, kicks a fallen robot aside, and lets it roll into a nearby pool.
Let's go. Or would you like to stay here for a bit?
The flickering light makes it difficult to see his expression. Shaking my head, I grab his wrist.
Ooh. Meow, 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 meow. And then we beat something up. Ah! Let me kiss. Okay. Oh. We'll get to Silus, I'm so ready. Philo.
The locals have already forgotten about Philo, I think it's Philo. A flower shop first appeared on a street corner. Tiny blue star-like flowers cascade from the third-floor balcony and envelop nearby buildings. The owner seems to have mysterious friends. On nights with little moonlight, one can often see starlight surrounding the backyard like fireflies. At midnight, Jeremiah locks the front gate. He carries a withered laurel. He enters the backyard, and with some effort squeezes past the glass door of a greenhouse. Out of nowhere, a beam of light bursts through the door behind him, landing next to a cluster of way-leaf sea lavenders.
Xavier, you nearly scared me to death. Didn't you promise to use the door like a normal person?
Owie.
As soon as the words leave his lips, a girl peeks out from behind Xavier. She has an apologetic look on her face.
What in the...
Oh, hi Caleb. Can hear Caleb's VA.
He sees the other person's face, and he freezes like a wind-up doll whose batteries just died.
Do they know me?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. The florist, Jeremiah, looks to be around Xavier's age. When he saw me, he only showed two emotions: surprise and bewilderment. Xavier, your friend is freaking me out. Holding a spray bottle, Xavier waters the drying laurel. The dying
He's not young
laurel.
anymore, so he's a bit slow on the uptake now.
Huh?
Ah, long time no... I mean, welcome to Philo.
Philo. It's called Philo.
Right. Xavier mentioned you before. You're colleagues, I'm pretty sure. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
The awkward greeting ends under Xavier's watchful eye. Gaze, even. Jeremiah looks at the glass wall. It flickers briefly, then returns to normal.
Now that we're out of sight, you can talk. Did something happen in the no-hunt zone?
With how he casually brings up the no-hunt zone, his expression unfazed, it shows he's not just a florist. Xavier shakes his head.
Are there any unused identities left in the vault? She needs to get into the N109 zone, but lacks a disguise.
Ah. Wait. You're actually gonna help me?
Didn't you say you still need to think of an escape plan? Laws don't exist in the N109 zone, but knowing the right people can come in handy. If your reputation is good enough, even the ones who want to mess with you will think twice.
Ah, I got it now.
Whoa, I'm getting identity.
The glass wall flickers again and becomes a screen. A dazzling array of identities appear on it.
Got anything in mind? I can customize it to suit your needs.
Ew.
I pause and give Xavier a puzzled look. But all he does is touch his temple, remaining silent as he continues to water the laurel. Let me think. Surviving in the N109 zone isn't enough. What I truly need is in the auction, so... I need to be someone who can negotiate with Anakinus, and when I talk, I don't end up revealing my identity.
Do you have one known for being disgustingly rich?
Ooh. As the rapid clacking of a keyboard fills the room, images gradually come to life on the screen. A young woman, perfectly dressed, is about to step into a black limousine. Men in suits are by her side, along with a group of fully armed guards. She wears an intricately designed veil. Beneath it is her face. My face.
Heiress from the Grand Duchy of Guarans, born with a diamond spoon, your wealth rivals that of nations. What do you think?
Ooh, I like it. Or even...
Isn't it a bit too much? Jeremiah nods and once again gets back to work. The woman on the screen now wears a black outfit. Everyone else follows suit. Their previous attire now sleek, black formal wear with sunglasses.
Oh, hi Duke. Welcome to Love and Deepspace.
Heiress to a mysterious crime syndicate. Last name is... well, we should just use yours to keep your story straight.
Okay.
I'll create a comprehensive profile and put it up on the dark web. I can make it convincing enough to the point where even professionals will have a hard time distinguishing fact from fiction.
Nice.
Do I really need to be that?
It won't work if it's not intimidating enough.
Jeremiah's gaze flits between the screen and me.
Clothes maketh the man. I just need to find an outfit that matches your status.
The spray bottle that's been aimed at the Laurel quickly moves and sprays the gesturing hand, trying to estimate my clothing size. Xavier.
She can do it herself.
He's such a scrunker. He's jealous. Wow. Unconventional advice.
Once everything's done, Jeremiah leaves the greenhouse to begin his deception. The breaking dawn meets the chirping of birds as they reverberate atop the greenhouse. I turn my head to look at Xavier.
What's wrong?
You bringing me here wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision. You knew for a while that I'd be going to the N109 zone. You already had a plan to help me sneak in, right?
Oh, good egg.
How did she meet a friend who knows how to make fake identities? He's also very cooperative. And since he helped me, that means he could have helped you. It's funny how the more a person talks about something, the more real it seems. An idea starts to form in the back of my mind. I stare at him, searching for clues from his expression.
I'm just a normal deep space hunter.
Me when I lie. We're just innocent men.
Just a hunter? I walk up to Xavier and take the small spray bottle from his hand. I hold it up to his forehead like I'm aiming a gun at point-blank range. I know we aren't exactly close, but can you repeat what you just said?
Or be sprayed by my spray bottle.
You're not looking me in the eye.
You're too close.
He gently touches my forehead to push me away.
Also, you're not scary. At least not scary enough.
I'm not scary.
What do you mean?
You're being very polite. You won't be able to take control of the situation.
Wow.
Anyone who's made a name for themselves in the N109 zone can't be a pushover.
I'm not a pushover!
He gets up from his chair. I find myself stepping back and leaning against the edge of the table.
As the next leader of a crime syndicate, you should at least act tough. Don't let anyone easily spot your weaknesses.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you might end up as a lamb at an auction, swarming with wolves. You'll be killed in the blink of an eye.
A sharp blade of grass pokes my chin.
The arrogant ones always like to look down on people.
I can't help but chuckle. I lift my head in response.
And?
Your shoulders are stiff.
Don't call me out for my posture, please, Xavier.
Being too awkward will only make you look suspicious. Relax. But try to maintain a facade of arrogance.
Okay.
Got it. Anything else?
Don't say thank you, and don't apologize.
Forget my table manners, got it.
The last thing you want is hesitation or doubt in your voice. Remember, you're always right.
What if someone tries to challenge me? Or what if they doubt me?
Return the favor.
Whoa.
Like this? I push Xavier's shoulder, but he only takes a step back. I move closer, maintaining eye contact with my chin. By the way, my neck is starting to hurt because of how you're standing. Can you adjust your position?
Are you mixing personal feelings with business?
Huh? Huh?
Of course not. As you said, whatever I do is correct.
All right.
Xavier sits back down, but he tightly grips my wrist and pulls me in front of him.
One more thing. It's very important.
Okay.
Don't provoke people who have yet to show you their hand.
Okay.
The atmosphere becomes heavy. My gut telling me that I'm in danger. Yet the only thing I can do is look into his eyes. He's seated, yet at this moment, the person standing isn't necessarily the one who has the upper hand.
I'm done. Do you think this is enough?
Don't walk in.
Jeremiah walks in. His gaze sweeps over us, not even lingering for a second. Then he quickly turns around and leaves.
Whoops, sorry. I entered the wrong room.
That's so funny. What? I think you're in the middle of something.
Come back.
Explain. Bro, acting like TikTok dating coach. You just gotta lock in. Guys, we're getting so close to Silus, it's actually unreal. Just 1, 2, 3. And then we're there. Oh. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho.
Here's the family crest. Pretty cool, right? Wear it, and anyone who's in the know will see you're important.
It also means whoever approaches you isn't a random person wanting to have a chat. Be careful.
I study the crest in my hand. While intricately designed, there's an antique charm to it, showing that it's the handiwork of a crime syndicate. The fact Jeremiah could produce this in such a short amount of time is more than meets the eye.
And here's the stuff that can make your fake identity more convincing. I hope you won't need to use them.
Jeremiah hands me another box. Thank you.
You don't need to be so formal. I never thought I'd actually be able to help you. It's so...
The intensity of his sincerity is touching. Even though I've only known him for a few hours, my curiosity only grows. Silently, Xavier positions himself between
Jeremiah and me!
As you can see, he's very friendly.
Yes, he's very friendly.
I look at everything in my hands again. The sun is about to rise. I should get going. Shall we head back home, neighbor?
I have plans today.
Damn, I got shot down.
I nod. I'll be on my way then.
Wait.
I hold my breath and soon feel a faint, prickling sensation from my earlobe, like a gentle jab that's gone in an instant.
It's a secret transmitter.
Ah.
Even if you're somewhere in the N109 zone with no signal, we can still track your location.
You put a tracker on me? That is so hot. And we haven't even met Caleb yet. Or properly. Wow. Oh. What do you mean, Caleb? Guys, you're not ready for Caleb. You're actually not ready for Caleb. You're not ready. Anyway. Hi, Rachel. Welcome.
I touch my ear, but don't find a trace of it. Tiny capsule is placed into my hand.
An inhibitor.
Oh.
Take it before you meet up with anyone. You'll be temporarily immune to 98.7% of neurotoxins. And here.
Cool. Thanks. He slips a very thin hairpin-like item into my sleeve. I raise my arm and squint before I see a needle with liquid inside it. What is this?
Self-defense. It's not too strong. Just enough to take down an elephant.
Oh! What the hell? Oh, is that all? I see.
Huh?
If you ever run into danger, don't hesitate.
If you ever run into an elephant, don't hesitate.
Do you have a magic pocket or something? Where did all this stuff? My vision is then overwhelmed by a bluish purple hue. Is this also a secret weapon?
It's flowers.
Oh! Gave me flowers!
Of course, I know it's... But why are you giving it to me?
Do I need a reason?
Oh.
He lowers his head. He appears to be actually thinking.
They just happen to blossom. So, I sincerely hope you'll accept them.
When I turn to flowers. When I turn to flowers. And now we've left.
The girl's figure fades into the dawn. The lights in the greenhouse dim like a fire on the verge of being extinguished.
It's flawed.
Ah.
So, were you able to stay calm when you saw her for the first time? We're just letting her go into the N109 zone? Are you okay with that?
It will be safer compared to Lincoln City in a few days.
And we can use that time to take care of the stuff lurking in the shadows. But I need to ask, do you really not care about our non-intervention principle anymore?
Non-intervention principle...
Some already stopped caring about it.
Otherwise, the explosion at her home wouldn't have happened, and the truth that's been hidden for so many years wouldn't have started to emerge.
Do you know how long we've been here? All those faces in the backtrackers, I can't remember them.
Backtrackers, very important. Write that down. Very important key information and lore for Xavier.
Don't you have the feeling that people's memories of us are also becoming fuzzier? Especially in recent years. I agree that sticking to the non-intervention principle is pointless, especially for us whose presence here was always a mistake. And mistakes are bound to be corrected sooner or later. Maybe we're slowly being erased as we speak.
Just like a planet that strayed away from orbit, only to be ripped apart by gravity.
How's Trace back too?
What? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for some of the backstory for these guys. It's... Ugh.
It can send out simple signals, but the positioning system still needs some work. Is there really someone on the other side of the Deepspace tunnel who can respond to us?
You will return in one piece. I'll make sure of it.
Having Evol doesn't make you invincible. And you're... This isn't Phylos. And we... You know, aren't truly immortal. Our kind, I mean.
Deepspace law! Deepspace law! Xavier law! Xavier law! Oop! Oop! He's an alien!
Not every planet in the deep space...
Can't read.
Not every planet in the deep space shines. Or rather, they don't shine forever. Piercing through a veil of light, dying celestial bodies are nothing more than skeletal, ashen rock with ring-shaped mountains. Cosmic dust coalesces into asteroids, their surfaces adorned with algae that couldn't be considered a sign of life. A faint glimmer of light gradually emerges in the distance and spreads out from the horizon. The morning light manifests on one side, and on the other is the beginnings of a misty night.
What does it mean? What do all these beautiful words mean? Suddenly we fight something. Bam, bam. Ah! Bam, bam, bam. Let me just check my... I've got to make sure we have optimal battery percent. It's 35%. Oh shit. We got this. We got this. We got this. Into deep. Into deep. We will meet Silus today.
Perhaps they don't want anyone else to get their hands on it,
Zane?
as they try to obtain one for themselves. Or there are ether cores already in their possession.
That's why they're selling a high-grade protocore at the auction. It will go to the highest bidder. Laws don't exist in the N109 zone, but knowing the right people can come in handy. If your reputation is good enough, even the ones who want to mess with you will think twice.
I've confirmed the location of the ether core, and I have a fake identity that can keep me alive. Now, I need to figure out how to get into the N109 zone.
Why not come up with a master plan? Become the best bait for Anakinus.
Sounds good, Rafayel.
Maybe a small opening is all it will take to get them to expose themselves.
Yes, I like this. Be the bait that is most valuable. My plan. And the most
Resolved, I pick up my phone and dial Rafayel's number.
Hello?
Are you free right now?
Why?
Meet me at the nest. Show me how to fish.
Huh?
Oh, that's so cool.
Weren't we supposed to meet up at 11? Where's Rafayel? It's hunting day. There are more people here than last night. Hopefully everything will go according to plan.
Ultra-dangerous protocores, nothing illegal. And lots more in stock. Are you interested, miss? Haven't seen you before. I'll give you a discount. One Narcissus, and you've got yourself a deal.
Where did you get them? Why don't we start with...
Don't you think it's a little weird to do business with newcomers?
If I'm the newcomer, then you must be the veteran?
You're today's shining star. The little secrets I carry aren't worth the trouble. Got your bait ready?
Yeah, I'll play their game and let myself be taken into the N109 zone.
Which means we need to cast the line. Should be easy enough. Here.
What's this?
Write your bargaining chip on it.
Ether core.
Waiter.
Who's he going to tell?
Doesn't matter. If they're interested, they're in.
Now we wait for the fish to bite. How long?
Not long. The nest lives up to its name, you know. It's an underground intelligence network that's known to match supply and demand. Even normal info would have passed through 3 layers by now.
And what's this?
It's part of the process. Drink it, and you officially have a deal.
It's black.
Ooh. Do I drink the forbidden juice? I think I shall. For Silus. To meet Silus.
Think about it first. A black glass means you'll pay a high price. If it doesn't go smoothly, you'll be the payment instead.
Being the payment is better than staying in the same place and doing nothing.
Time's up.
Since you've made up your mind, I won't stop you. I hope you find the answers you seek.
He's so cool.
I love the music.
It's just a short, straight up Vegemite. Yeah, it'll like watered down Vegemite. God. Trap. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So far, everything looks normal. Lumiere.
Sorry. It just always makes me laugh, like whenever they just talk about Lumiere in the main story and they're just like, who could he be? He should be in his 40s by now, right? Lumiere, wow. David, do you know? Sailor Moon moment! I have the Lumiere I've never played Lumiere. Like, I've never played the myth before. But I have it, and I'm in the process of upgrading it so I can unlock all of the myth shards for the story. So I'll stream it the way I streamed Caleb's myth. Oh, we still need to stream Silas's myth, because I've unlocked that fully. We can do that as well. I'll catch the main story, and then we'll play the myth. Okay. Lumiere. I like the music. Damn, what's his bounty? Is that 100 mil? Look at this.
I guess it's to be expected. So many people are after him.
Hey, move aside. It's about to start.
Wait, it's probably better if I stay low-key.
Stay low-key.
More people are here. They're surprisingly calm.
Oh.
There's a price to pay when a wish is granted. Will you be the hunter or the hunted tonight?
It's starting.
Hunting day will now commence.
It's that eye again. Is it here for me?
Let's
No, something's
the
off.
hunting
I should hide for now.
as it begins.
Whoa, whoa.
Now.
There she is.
This is the prey.
It's coming.
Oh no!
It worked.
I feel alive, Gully Pop! Oh no.
Caesar is a 3 neurotoxin. If you're smart, you won't move.
Awful. Awful.
The more enticing the bait, the more dangerous things can get. Most are clueless to it.
Now's not the time to celebrate. The big fish we want hasn't fallen for it yet. Did you bring the stuff I requested?
You're fine with handing over a fresh catch just like that?
Do you really think they can handle the prey I caught?
What is the fishy doing? Fishy.
Traceback 2 will reach the edge of the Deepspace Tunnel's umbra within 1 day. Our journey through the Deepspace Tunnel begins. Destination is in the Orion arm of the Milky Way. Once the home of humanity.
Eyeball.
Activating course correction engine. The final countdown has been initiated.
When Alpha PO-159's light shines through the deep space tunnel, illuminating Lincoln Tower's pinnacle. The closest we've been to it in the last 4.6 billion years. This galaxy's name is derived from the old word philo. It's the most exquisite gem in deep space. Philos. Humanity remains shackled to time. Fortunately, there are other lives in this boundless, starry sea. Tonight's weather, clear sky with winds around 7 miles an hour. Everything is serene inside the Deep Space Tunnel. Good night, Lincoln City. May you rest in the Milky Way's embrace, drifting in long and happy dreams.
Silence time, everyone! Silence time, everyone! Silence time, everyone! It's silence time. I have a border for it and everything. I was waiting for this. I'm going red. The border! Here's one I made. I didn't make this. My friend made this for me. We have to check what percentage my iPad's on though, because we might only just be able to meet him today. Okay, we can meet his introduction today. We can do the introduction for him today. Hi Cupid! Join us as we meet Silus. Are you ready for this? Hold on to your panties. I've played this so many times, it just always gets me excited. Okay. Cage. Ellipses.
Where am I? The rocking car is filled.
Sorry, there was a baby crying. It completely took me out of my immersion.
The rocking car is filled with the scent of low-quality leather. My head spins. My body is still struggling against the neurotoxin. Blurry and distant memories return to me in fragments. I was a new hunter when tragedy struck and took away people who were important to me. I traveled to the Arctic, searching for the truth, and discovered an incredible power source that rested in my heart, the ether core. Using the information left behind by my grandma, I concluded that what happened to me is related to Anakinus, a well-known organization in the N109 zone. They want the ether core that's in my heart. So, I decided to enter the M109 zone to get closer to Anakinus in an attempt to find the answers. It doesn't matter if they're about...
I can't read. No, I can read.
It doesn't matter if they're about the ether core in my heart or the incident. Everything is going according to plan. I brought the most valuable bait, the ether core, deep into the abyss, that is the N109 zone. Whoever takes the bait, will this person be the one I'm looking for?
God, I hope so.
I took a big risk to snatch prey from the nest. The reward needs to be better than that. You sure this is right? I've dripped down a signal.
The inhibitor should have taken effect by now. I'll wait a little longer.
Thanks, Xavier.
Just my luck. Car broke down all the way out here. Not a soul to be seen. Just an abandoned yard. Hurry up and send someone over. You're awake. Guess you're a tough gal, but I'm warning you. Don't try any tricks on me, you hear?
So you're just a middleman? You working for people from the N109 zone?
Shut up. Let me inspect the goods before I hand you over. Where did you hide the ether core?
Kidnapping Anakinus' prey without letting us know. That's not exactly polite.
Who's there?
Anakinus.
She's ours, by the way. We called dibs a long time ago.
That was fast. I'm really curious. She's brave enough to drink from a black glass.
What will she do when backed into a corner?
You're pretty bold for releasing information about the ether core in the nest like that.
Explains why Boss is interested.
I see. Silas sent you. But the ether core is mine.
Oh no. I've been shot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, ah! Ah! That hurt. Wait. Why do I have a... My doorbell's ringing. My doorbell ringing? It's silent. No, we're about to meet Silas. I don't know who those people are, so they're not important. That sounds really bad. I've been waiting for this. Akihiko would say. I'm just making sure he looked nice for him. Okay. Oh boy.
But the ether core is mine. Take out the vermin that are still running amok.
Yes, sir.
So, he's the head of Anakinus.
If this information is leaked, you might become Anakinus' next target.
Get out my head, Zane!
You're also here for the core, right?
Even if you wanted to sell your soul, you still have to find someone who can pay the price.
This voice, I've heard it somewhere before.
Look at me.
You possess him. Devour him. Do that and you'll gain the power you always dreamed of. This power, it's yours for the taking. Just kill him. I can't look into his eye.
Is this how you greet a new friend? I guess you don't remember anything. Allow me to jog your memory. From your past to your future, to even all the crimes you'll inevitably commit. After all, you and I, we're the same, true kindred spirits.
What an entrance! Oh my god! Oh my goodness. Okay, do you guys see why I've just immediately fell in love with him? Frankie, that face is 100% new emo. The Flash! Never gets old. It's iconic! It's so iconic, man. 23% on the iPad. We can play a little bit more. Oh boy. Cornered beasts.
3 days, but we're still unable to achieve even a simple resonance. How disappointing.
What do you want?
You went through all that trouble to enter the N109 zone. I must fulfill my duty as your host.
Oh, the way his hand just... Oh!
Stop!
Devour him. He's yours. He is right there before your very eyes.
Voices again.
It's a shame your evil has deteriorated into its current state.
Crocodile tears. My family's deaths. You're behind them, right?
Family? The people closest to you might be the ones who want to kill you the most.
Shut up! Right now? I just want to kill you myself!
Will help you in a fight against me. Your courage is admirable. You're lucky I don't like picking on the weak, kitten.
What are you doing?
Didn't you want to take my life, or do your words just ring hollow?
Kill him. Kill him. Kill.
You think I won't do it?
Now, that's much better. Though you do owe me a curtain call grander than death itself. Why are you trembling? Has your resolve already begun to falter? You weren't just bluffing, were you?
Of course not. It's just...
Want some help? Yes, no, maybe so.
No.
I'm celebrating, bro. I'm celebrating. You're actually struggling in muscle. Yeah. My jaw is on the floor a little bit. Ricky, I get it. I understand now. Silus MC is absolute cinema. I'm telling ya. I'm telling you. I love him. They're like the partners in crime, kind of enemies to lovers kind of dynamic, and I love it. Love it. Oh, I love it. I need to check the... My iPad's on 21%, bro. I'm not gonna be able to do all of this. They cooked, I fear. They really did cook with Xylus. I'll play for a little bit longer. I'm glad you all get it. I'm glad you all get it now. We're inside his very, very cool house. Traumatized you real quick as a prank, as a part of the rest. It's all part of the plan.
With all senses gone, only the abdominal... I can't read. With all senses gone, only the abdominal cavity spasms and contracts. It were It were as if the body had a hole. Water, food, or something else. Anything to fill this... Devour him. It's your power.
I can't do. It's pitch black darkness. Eerie whispers flood my mind once more. I can't, VA.
They bubble only to suddenly stop, leaving cold air to gnaw at my memory. My head hurts.
She won't be sleeping forever, right? She's been unconscious for 1 day. We need to wake her up.
The voices! Humana, awooga, honk, honk, siren noises, woof, woof, train whistle, dog panting, cat call, whistle, blah, 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 blah. Yup, same.
Easy. Just open up the back of her head, drill a hole in her neck, and...
Don't do that! Please don't do that.
Waking up from a hazy nightmare, I open my eyes. I can still feel the numbness from the gun's recoil in my hand. When I make eye contact with them, the pupils of 2 young men, who look alike, instantly contract. They quickly hide their drills and darts up their sleeves. The air freezes for a moment. I sit up. You two...
You're seeing things. I'm the only one here. There is no two.
They're such little shits.
I collect myself and look around. The room, old and empty, is dark. A black-gray cotton blanket hangs off the bed frame. Returning my attention to the young man, I point at his look-alike standing behind him. Then, who's that?
My soul can leave. My body!
Behind him, the young man lurking in the shadows immediately sticks out his hands in front of his chest, rolls his eyes, and starts shaking.
Are you stunned? Shocked? Boring.
Hi. Before you left Boss's parlor, well, we already met. 4 days ago, to be exact.
I've been out for 4 days.
We didn't just save you from that
Oh, 3
ungrateful
days.
traitor. We also brought you back to Onikainus' base.
We're in Onikainus' base.
So you want me to thank you? As my limbs slowly regain their strength, I quickly assess the current situation in my mind. I've been locked in a secret room with no light for 3 days. And during the times I was conscious for a few moments, I would catch a glimpse of Silus. The twins are obviously sent by Silus to keep me monitored. While I was mentally prepared for this, finding myself in a direct confrontation with Onikainus was beyond my expectations. I just didn't expect Onikainus' leader to be so hot and attractive. I mean, an unreasonable monster. Incredibly sexy. Shush! Inner thought, shush.
Ah! Oh, I forgot.
Are you crazy?
You wanted to take my life, and so you've taken it. Now what? Have you already figured out how you'll pay me back?
No, you can't die yet.
Why? Are you worried about me? Save that for the day you actually succeed in killing me.
Cinema. Fucking cinema.
Forcing myself to resonate with him, then tricking me into thinking I've killed him. He's insane! I wonder if he's keeping me in another location right now. Or maybe he got bored. Even though the Ether Core's other half is in Onikainus' hands, being trapped here puts me in a vulnerable position. I need to leave and gather information.
We know what you're thinking.
no. I can read my inner reverb thoughts. Oh.
But after being hunted down in the nest, do you know how many people are out there looking for you?
And even if you escape, you'll only get lost in the chaos of this no man's land.
Wanderers will eat you up!
Oh.
They also won't leave behind any crumbs, so...
Oh, no.
Stay here with our boss!
Stay here with your incredibly attractive boss. Oh, no, I shouldn't. You know, I shouldn't.
Throw away all morality and compassion, and this place will be a paradise.
Sure, why the hell not?
By the way, who's older? You two are basically identical twins.
Take a guess.
Could you come closer so I can get a better look? Maybe it's because my voice sounded sincere that his lips curled. He saunters over without even a hint of suspicion. When he's within reach, I pull out a laser pointer and hold it against his neck so I can threaten him.
Hey! What are you doing?
Have you heard of the XT-7, the Hunters Association's latest weapon? Whether out of recklessness or carelessness, Anakainis didn't search my body. It's a high-powered laser that can penetrate your skin and vaporize your blood. The good news is that it's quick and painless. The bad news is that you'll be losing a lot of blood from your neck. Are you squeamish? Kieran falls silent for a moment, then presses the door handle and moves aside. To my surprise, the door opens just like that.
Why are you staring at me? Did I say you weren't allowed to leave?
Me when I overreact. I don't think I'm gonna have enough battery to finish the chapter. Yeah, I'm not. No! Damn. Waste games, loving Deepspace. Well, that means we're gonna have to save some more Silus until I charge my iPad back up. Nar. Unless I'd have to stop the stream and then come back. I could eat and then come back once it's fully charged and then we keep going. I'd like to try and be at the main story update by the end of the week. Looking? Okay, perhaps we do that. Okay. I'll start my VOD here. For now, we'll be back.